And our good friend Joe sent me this note and said, "Hey, this would be a neat tangle for our what was that?
He's
Um
he's not on this morning.
oh, I don't know. I'm thinking
Oh, I
I'm
know what you're
maybe
thinking.
not. I don't know. But I'll let yeah,
There he
I
is.
think he's on.
He's on something,
How much bourbon have we had today already? It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
but not in New York.
Oh, that's so funny, Joe. So this is Joe's suggestion. This is oh, that's so funny. Um and I thought I had seen this tangle before. And so I went looking and it was one of those that I kind of had made a mental note. Oh, this would be great for our Festivus Tangelus. And so there is a tangle that is just like it. Now, unfortunately, let me share my screen because there's no step out for this is CZT Annie Reiser. She put out a video, and I've seen some that have been doing it with this. Let me see if I can get it to a better place here. Mist, oops, Mistley, which is like mistletoe. And I went to her website and then looked in the description, and she doesn't do any step out. So I took it upon myself to do my own version. Oh no, wait, that's not it. That's Mizzle. That's the previous. Okay, so I'm gonna put these. Oh, actually, let me do this. And I'm putting these in the chat. So if you want to watch later, I will put it in copy. I will put it in the recap and stuff that I send. All right, that's okay. Mistley, copy, paste. Okay, and let me move my cursor up. Okay, and so yeah, when I was looking, Mizzle is the one that I had found before. So I'm going to put that in. I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna make this a rabbit hole moment, and we'll do both because they are so similar. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not okay. Not a Nathan one. It was
No.
just a reply that went to both mom and mine. Okay. We get, for those that are new, we get excited when we get a Nathan post. So, um oh, okay. So bourbon loving, you didn't say bourbon drinking. So there we go. Okay. When you're not taking antibiotics, and I hope you're feeling better, Joe. I know we've had whatever, it's been lingering, for seems like too long. I gotta up my vitamin D. So virtual drinks all around. Okay, so so I'm gonna talk through this Mizzle first. And like I said, because they're similar. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. That's not
Looks good.
good. You looked good though. And good enough to put on a red nose and antlers. So, oh, and smiling and things hopefully will uh, induce the proper endorphins and whatnot. So um let's see. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, except yeah. I have to take more of those. All right, so Mizzle. Now, oh, and this. So wait, this actually, I wanted to see if she has a link here. If not, I will put it. Oh, here, Pendrils. Let's open that in a new tab. This all stems from this Zentangle original tangle called Pendrils, and I think we did it like maybe a couple autumn tangles ago. I always had trouble with this one. No real necessarily reason why, except for I couldn't see well enough to understand how these little nodules worked. Um, and well, it's just more rabbit holeness. Okay. Oh, I don't think I ever saw this post. So there we go. All right. So this is the basis of it. I had just seen it in our book That's what it was, Mom. Because then I'm like going, what is that? I couldn't tell what that was just from the book. And here, look at they have it. It's almost like a little squiggly.
I don't
All right,
see it.
so oh,
I don't
is it
see
not on
anything.
this screen share?
All I see is Mistley.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me start it and stop it again. I think maybe when I click the YouTube. There we go. All right. Is it seeing now?
Yep.
Okay. So this is Pendrils, as I was mentioning. And I'm going to save that link up here just so I have it. So I'll put it in there. Okay. And, it's just, a stem. And then, and then there's a lot of things that I apparently missed just from looking at our Zenthology. But anyway, so this is the basis. And so, Mizzle, it starts off the same way, 2 lines, however you want them. I have this, I decided to have it kind of stem off in a V and then put in 2 V's so that way then it splits it into 3. I wanted to at least demonstrate how to do that. And then she put some orbs on the ends and then little additional stems. These ones are capped off. And this is where you would put the kind of like the flux shape or teardrop shape, however you want it to end up, on top. And then she has a little, I don't know, I just darkened in a little
Like a,
space,
like a
kind of
spike
like
or
a,
something.
yeah, like a spike. Yeah, I just drew back and forth and then, decorate the leaves and you just grow it however you want. And I wanted to go back to, okay. Yeah, Mizzle. And yeah, so that just so you can see, this is how, and this is, uh, Indrani Novello. I was gonna look up and see if she had become a CZT since 2020 because that's when this came out. But anyway, yeah, you see right here, it's just a little, I don't know what, yeah, a spike, like you said, Mom. So then watching Annie's, I drew this. So what Annie does is, and she's a botanical artist. So it was very interesting listening to her talk through drawing the tangle, and she takes us down some paths as well. But this, you draw the stem, and then my favorite, my personal favorite, Acme hole. I don't know what she called it, but that's what I call it. So looping around and then filling in the sides, and then aura that with a little aura, and then she called these nodes on the top. They're just little C-shaped little bumps. You could do 2 or 3, up to you. And then stem off of those, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to stem off of the bump. It really doesn't matter. And then her um leaves are look like, she called them like floppy bunny ears, but very elongated and a lot larger, and it's just a different look. And then as she was looking at the leaves in the video, she noticed that the veins go like all the way to the end, and there might be 3 or 4. So that, so putting in those curved lines, all the way to the end, and then there's the berries. So, putting in, some of the berries. And as she pointed out, wait, let me go back to really quick. Yeah, this picture. Because she had some in her yard or something, and she had brought in and was examining it, on the video. And like here, you can see here, there's no leaves where these are. So you can have some of these nodes that just come off. Oh, and there's just leaves. Or, oh, there's just some, I mean, there's berries, no leaves, or leaves, no berries. Up to you how you want to grow it. So it makes it kind of sort of extra fun because you can do it however you want to do it. And
I
let
was
me,
just looking in the picture at the end of the berries.
where did it go? I have too many links. Yeah.
It looks like a little design, like almost a dot with
Oh, it does.
4 little dots around it, or a little X shape with a dot in the middle,
Oh, it does.
rather than just
Oh,
a dot.
oh, what a neat idea. And it's yeah, like you could just do like a bigger dot and then 4 little dots.
Dots, yeah. Or draw a
Oh,
light X with a big dot in the middle and little dots on the outside.
yeah, because it's hard to see, but, like, here, this one, it almost looks like there is, like, a line or
Uh-huh.
something. Mo Oh, is there a moonberry tangle? I need to go down that rabbit hole, Felicity. Alright, I'm gonna look later, afterwards. And let me just let's see. But, yeah, and you can see let me see if she shows at the if there's more of an end. She talks a lot about the tucker, um, which is this, but I wanted to see, moving through. She goes a lot about a book of other things. Oh, wait. Oh, so this is just some of her samples, and she's thrown some other things in, as well, which you can and this is another one of her tangles, this, Eros, I think she called it. But yeah, so we can just have fun, whatever kind of fun that you want to have, and like I said, that's why I put the link in there, so whoops. So you can watch that later, and then I'll get a commercial for, like they have added these, like, enormously long commercials. If you're watching my videos and you get one of those, let me know. I almost wanna complain because it's like, I don't wanna watch a 5-minute well, I'll go do something else and then come back, I suppose. Oh, so, yeah. Oh, okay, well, I will look for that moonberry tangle. Is it I wonder well, we'll see if it's, if it's different enough, you know. Oh, Debbie knew. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we'll check. All right. So up to you. Oh, Mama's starting with one of those the tucker, that's a nice idea. I decided I was gonna work on um on a Zendala just because
I'm saving
it's
that for tonight.
oh, all right. We'll save that. Well, and I think, well, since you're doing that, then maybe I will do that too, because it's one of those you can't well, unless you draw, that stem up, it's not one of those things that you can necessarily add afterwards. So if you want to add the tucker, and it's just a couple of curve lines, you decide how far apart how far apart you want them. Uh-oh, keep saying okay, we'll try to are there some other keywords that we shouldn't put together? Like some people will say, the W word or the T word, and because they have to say that, otherwise their puppy gets all too excited. All right. Well, I'm just gonna have this come from right off the page because we wouldn't want to accidentally. Yeah, dinner. Oh yeah. Oh, all right. So stem, and this. So like, I like the fact that um this is a fun way, I mean, for me to explore kind of random stuff with some foundation, but at the same time, it's like, oh, which way should I go? Which way should I go? I just don't know, but I do need to look at inspiration usually for these, and just because. Well, and the point that I wanted that I just remembered that I wanted to, yeah, exactly right, Rascal Red. That's what's in my head. Ugh. um is great minds think alike. And so, so Annie put this out, just recently. And, well, 3 years ago, there's another one. And a lot of times that happens with tangles, and especially if it's inspired by something, in nature. All right. Well, actually, I guess my first step is to just do the Acme hole. And I wanted to share both because that way you could decide how you wanted to do it. If you want to add this part, which I think makes it look very nice, adding that as the base, you can. And if you don't want to, of course you don't have to. But yeah, I'll get hung up on things like not being able to figure out that that the little nodules just from looking at my Zenthology because it was very small, and yeah, had I
You can
seen,
it's like a back and forth loopy thing.
yeah, yeah, but it was really hard to see in that very small space. So I was glad to have seen that and this and the this both of these tangles because like, oh, okay, well maybe then I might utilize the pendrils more just because. And yeah, Alligator says the Acme hole gives us a Rixty vibe. Yep, yep. Oh, and Michelle, the Zenthology it's a book that when you go through the CZ seminar that you get that has all of the Zentangle, at least up until that point, tangles
Official.
in it. Yeah, the official. So that's what that is. Okay. And you could probably do some combination of both of these tangles, um, if you wanted to, because it just doesn't matter. And you do what you want. Actually, Allie, if we made the aura part, bigger, there's and I can't, the person is escaping me. It might have been like Margaret Bremner or somebody that they made Blixty, and so they did, it was similar to this, but it was in a big orb, and then you would do, lines and stuff like that. Oh, 50 cents for that one, Allie. Thank you. Yes, holiday discount today. Today only. Use Allie's hashtag of hashtag you do what you want. All right, good. Because Rixie's one of my favorites, and maybe because this is more on uh maybe it's easier to do Rixie and kind of have it grow organically. Because I feel like I have a stopper, every time we do this, versus just kind of tangling through. But it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna end up doing all of these nodules. It's like, okay, at some point I have to do some of the leaves, which maybe I'll do some right here. And like she said, it doesn't matter where they come out from. I did notice that, I mean, one of the differences I think was that um Mizzle had the leaves maybe a little closer together, and Mistley they were separated like in the space wise, so that way then you could put orbs in the middle and stuff like that. Yeah, Lisa, yeah, I'll put that in. I'll put the link, the Zentangle link, and I know because we did it, like I said, a couple years ago, but I will put that link in here also. Yeah, and when I put out the recap, then I will have all of that because you know and I do like this one. You don't know what this one is unless I say it. Mistley, because I like the bigger, leaf shapes, because that's just fun. Actually, that looks like Thought Bobble. It's like, this is Horton, here's a who. Hello. I could write in there. Uh, oh, Roberta, well, You know what? They go out on my blog when I get them done. And what I will do, I'm making a note, a promise to myself to send it out via the email. So if you go on my website and you, um, well, or I post it on the Facebook group too, on my page and on the group.
I'm working on the one of these white tablet papers that I experimented with the Lindy's crystals.
Oh yeah.
It is messing up my pens
Oh
royally. Every one I pick up
really?
doesn't want to work. I
Huh.
mean, it works for a while and then it's like I need a clean piece of paper to clean it up.
Oh yeah. Or yeah, or like
Or the
uh
pen
what you call
cleaning
it?
stuff.
Yeah, or you know, just a paper towel just to kind of swirl
Right.
it in afterwards. I don't think I had that much problem. And I'm trying to think how much tangling did I do over one with the Lindy's. Oh, and Michelle is getting her first Lindy's order on the way. Yay! They're just they're so much fun.
Well, this is getting discouraging.
I'm glad you noticed that the extra little dots on those things. Hi, Leslie.
Or I'm just putting like an X, and I think it looks more like what's there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna grab a smaller pen. Ah, Brian, Lindy's Lindy's Magicals are like a powdered pigment, essentially. But it seems like the pigment has it's not just like a color, there's like a lot of colors that make up the color. Some of them are shimmery and some are kind of iridescent. Yes, enabler alert, right. And then they have some flats and multiple ways to use them. You can, you know, dip them in with like with a water brush. You could just dip in the powder and and paint with it just like that, or you can sprinkle it on either because they have some of them that come in a shaker, a little
Bottle.
container, yeah, bottle, like what's the word for that? um it has a little shaker top that you could shake, you know, sprinkle it on, or with a paintbrush. It's just Oh, Felicity, did you buy a set in the big container? Because I had trouble with that too. They actually they have a video on that. It's like you just kind of put scissors in the top to because you know to pry it open. Oh, yeah, so funny. And so Brian, so yeah, Brian, if you're interested, um, you know, and it also looked like they might, ship outside of the US. I would just investigate on there to see. It seemed like that was the one that I'm like, "Oh, it looks like they ship outside of the US and it's not necessarily like, um, a big rigmarole." But I have a link if you click wait, let me put it in there. I'll do it now. If you click my link tree here, I have a link there with that well, actually, that'll just take you right to Lindy's and my code, so that way you get I forget what it was, you get like 10% off
10%.
or
I
something?
think it's 10%.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's cool. I like that versus, like, I have the link for, to click on there, that I get a little something, you know, just depends, and, uh but you don't get anything extra. I'm like, "Oh, I like that. You get something." Okay. Oh, Florence. Oh, no. All right. Well, I hope that your pain flare goes away quickly. Have a great Christmas. All right. And I'm sitting here just looking. I'm like going, "Oh, let's talk about all kinds of other stuff because I don't know what I want to do next and which way to go." Psh, yeah. All right. We'll put some nodules out here. We'll do a couple coming off of this one. And part of your Zentangle arsenal is growing. Yes, and I like Shulamit says, where did it go? Stash addicts, yes. Oh, like I don't know about brusho. If it's a powdered pigment, I've not tried that. And the Lindy's has I know probably the ones that have the shimmer have mica powder in there. And one of the things that like I have mica powders in similar size containers, but they need something a fixative to be able to, attach it to the paper essentially. Um, let's see. Oh, Roberta's heading to the airport. I hope Santa fills your stockings with more pens also. Yes.
Where is she heading?
Yes. Yeah, where are you heading if you have a minute to tell us? And safe travels. Ah, let's see. Um, we'll have to look up. Oh, Jen has brushel. Colors are very intense. Okay.
But is
Neat.
it a dry pigment? Is that what it is?
Let's see.
She's not telling us. She's keeping it a secret.
See. BR powdered, she says. Oh, well, have a safe trip, Roberta. Fun. Okay. Well, and I don't think these aren't what, no, I don't think these are what you got, Mom. No. 'Cause I see them on Amazon. Crystal color, assorted pack of 12 colors.
I got
Oh,
whatever Deb recommended. She had them, and I
yeah.
got them, and I mixed, what was it? Gum Arabic.
Yeah, but because I can't remember, had you tried it first and they didn't stick?
Right, they rubbed off quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not completely, but enough to be able.
Enough, yeah. Yeah, because so then that was another rabbit hole. And hi, is it I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Marty? They will have you turn off your webcam for now, especially if you're just joining us. Oh, great. Yeah, so we have to turn it off for now. And let me put, if you need the links. You know what? No, Michelle, I did for a short time. It was I need to probably go back on and try to do that again, to do the Amazon affiliate type of thing. They didn't like something about my website, and they said, yeah, they almost went loser. So no, here's your $1.80. We'll give you a gift card. And it was kind of neat, but that was before I upgraded my site. So, and of course they don't give you any like hint as to, well, what could I do to make it better? And so let's see. And let me put in the chat for those that are joining us now. We're looking at a couple tangles. So Mistley by CZT Annie Reiser, excuse me, was what started us down the rabbit hole. And I had remembered that Mizzle was one that was similar, because I was just like, I know I've seen that before. And when I was looking for the step out, then I ran across them. Like, oh, okay, well, interesting. Two different people, great minds. So there are those links there, and it all starts off with, pendrils, but yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So back. Maybe I'll get this done.
I wonder if this works. If you carry this with you, and when you find somebody you want to kiss, you just wave it over their heads, and you can give them a kiss. It's
That's funny.
mistletoe to go.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, this would be a cute one to do on like the little boxes that we made, with the ornaments, the little ones with the from a circle that you curve in the sides, put two together,
Oh,
This would be cute
that?
on the outside of that, wouldn't it?
Well, actually, and it would be because you could do it. Whoops. You
Then
open it
you
up
could
and the whole thing
really hang
pops
it.
up. That's yes, and then you could hang it.
Much easier to find than I doubt. I really years and years ago, we used to be able to find real mistletoe.
Oh,
And,
okay.
but then it wasn't long that you couldn't find it anywhere, and it was just the
Oh,
plastic stuff that
oh,
looked like it. But
wow.
so
Oh,
if,
let's
if
see.
if you use fake mistletoe, you only give fake kisses.
Yeah, yeah. I want to have some overlap like she had. Oh, and Rascal Red said, I think it's toxic to pets. Oh, it could. Oh,
That would, yeah, I
her
can imagine it might be.
poisonous. Yeah.
Well, when you hang it up high enough, well,
Well, I don't know.
cats,
I just
no,
watched a little video with cats and Christmas trees.
yeah.
Some of them can jump.
There are so many plants that are not good for
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, poinsettias too. Yeah, and oh yeah, and the bears. Yeah, yeah. Because I used to always check. And what did I? Oh, I had a peace lily because I love that plant. And and I thought I put it out of reach, and and all of a sudden I hear this. I'm like,
Chomping.
oh, duh. And then that I'm
You would think they would be
watching.
smart enough not to taste it, but
Well, especially if it's poisonous. Like, come on. There we go. Now I got one going behind. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I just remember being disappointed looking on the lists of us like, oh, okay, well, I can't have that anymore. I can't have this anymore. Oh, oh, Michelle P says her cat loves the Christmas tree. Well, at least if she just sits under it for hours, and in front of well, I can see it in front of a fireplace because
yeah, we had when I was a kid, used to climb up in it. And I was telling somebody the other day because we used to get this spun glass, like fiberglass spun,
yeah.
that was called angel hair. And then
Mm-hmm.
you would drape it and spread it all over the tree. And she used to get under the tree and under all of that and then run through the house, and we were picking up debris. And I don't remember her getting in the well, maybe that was the only one we had that when I remember her doing that, because I can't remember us having more than one tree.
Mm.
I was going to say it was a live tree, but that's all. It was a live tree in the sense that it was had roots and was in a pot that you planted
Oh,
later
oh.
outside, where all the others were, cut. They were live, because I was thinking we didn't have fake trees back when I was a kid.
Mm.
But this one I remember was, you could plant it outside later
Yeah.
if the cat hadn't destroyed it by then.
Well, when Dad built that box that I put our, that I would end up putting our tree on,
Mhm.
um, that that I would, yeah, because I was trying to think how many, that maybe 6 inches tall or something like that.
Yeah.
Then the cats they would just kind of they would still like sit under it, like even on the box, but they wouldn't necessarily, be messing
Try to
around with
climb it.
the tree. Yeah, I don't think I ever had one that tried to climb it or jump
Oh,
it, but playing with the ornaments, of course. It's like this video I was watching. It's like, well, duh, when you put a giant cat toy with cat
yes.
toys on it, what do you expect? What are we thinking? Oh, but never any of the leaping into it or anything like that. Thank
Well, she
goodness.
didn't leap it, and this one would just somehow she would get in under and inside and climb up inside it.
Oh my gosh.
That was he
What
didn't
a
do that till
wonder.
later. I would say that was before my dad made the revolving Christmas stand because
Oh.
that would have been something. Revolving cat.
Ah. Oh, that's cute, Joe. Joe says that his one cat would, when it was small, would sleep
Sleep
in the
in the
nativity. Aw. I like this. I need something. Well, there's no reason why I can't put a stem coming out of this because that's what they do. Well, let's see. Now, how will I? All right. If I imagine I'm drawing it here, the big one there. Okay. And then here. Oh, I guess here I could start. There we go. And then let's see. What do we? Oh, 10 minutes until showtime. Well, I'm amazed. Oh, I have to put more orbs in. And as we know, the orbs can be anywhere. Well, this needs to have something.
Oh, you know what? I just figured out
What?
why my pens were because I was thinking it this paper feels sticky where I have puddles of the color.
Yeah.
I was trying that bubble thing that we saw
Oh,
that video.
oh,
I was trying that with this, and so there's dish soap in here besides the color,
oh.
and that's what's messing up my pens. Don't blame it on the Lindy's.
Okay. Well, now we know.
The pens don't like to write over dish soap. That's the problem. Maybe
Hi,
so.
Heather. Sorry to interrupt, but someone put your constant contact link in the chat and it's not working. When you click on it, you get something that says we're working on it, engineering issue.
Um. Oh, is it one of the recent links?
Yeah, it's in there. Let's see who put it in. You put it in for your archive.constantcontact.com, that one. It comes up and it says,
that's
sorry, this isn't working the way we had planned. Our engineers have been notified. Please try again in a few minutes.
okay, that's the, let's see. Let me put that in again. That is to Pendrels from, oh, I'll say it's working for me. I just click, I put it in and then clicked it. That
Oh, you
link,
just put it in again? Okay. Let me
yeah,
see if it'll
that
work
link
now.
is to Pendrels, which is just the precursor to this. So
Okay. Yeah, the one I clicked on was earlier in the session that somebody had put it in. So I'll try it
okay.
again. Yeah, this looks different than the other
Okay.
one. Nope, it's still giving me that. I don't know what. Nope, Michelle P. says it's not working for her either.
That is odd.
That
Not
is,
working
isn't
for
it?
Michelle. Yeah.
Do you want me to send you a screenshot of what we're getting?
No, that's it. Brenda said it worked for her. Yes, it worked for me because it's an external, it's not anything internal for me.
That's weird. I wonder why it's not working for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know how to contact you anyway, so I'm
Sure.
not worried about
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
But I
this is
meant for others, I figured I would tell you.
yeah.
Okay.
This is an let's see. This is from 2011. It's the old, old blog. Oh, thanks, Allie. Yeah. Because I got that link from the Tangle patterns, from that link that Allie just put in. So all right, let's see. It's extra fun, I think, to have things kind of going behind like this. It just makes it look, although I've got a lot more on one side than on the other. And that's okay. All right. More orbs. Well, I guess that one, I can have that going behind. Five-minute warning. Oh. And so for those, if you happen to be new to us, that's when we'll have everyone that wants to open up their webcams. I will put my link. I'll put my link tree in a little bit later. So if you just want to email it to me, because some people don't have a webcam, or have it, set up easy to take, to show pictures. Okay, well, I need to not make those really big. Well, I haven't gotten any shading done yet, but I'm pretty tickled with how it's looking. And let's see. Oh, I know. Wait. Do I have it here? I don't know. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, but I don't think I want that color. Oh, no, I don't, because that's a blue. What is this? Meadow. Okay, yep, I have no idea. Okay.
Oh, I know. I tried putting white colored pencil on the berries, and it didn't
Oh,
look like it showed up. But I think
oh,
got a white jelly roll that might
oh,
end up
that
looking
might help.
because the background is like a pale green.
Oh, okay. Well, bye, Joyce. Happy Christmas.
I can't tell if it's working or not. I can't even tell if it's writing or not, but I guess it is. I can't tell. When I go over on the test thing, it does, but oh well, it is what it is.
Oh, and let's see. Oh, that's right. Oh, I should just look at yours. I forgot. The stems are also green, right?
Yes, if you want them to be.
Do whatever you want. Yeah. So looking at the picture, they were. Uh, no, I'm furthering the enabler alert section. I wanted to play with these graphic tints. Although I should probably use a different colors. Inquiring always wants to know. I know. I know. Now I can't remember. Well, I could do them heavier here and still use the same color. Oh, and by the way, before we get to the well, you can see from Mom's if you do the pucker, try to say it soft so that way we don't wake up somebody. Just putting some graphite on either side so that way you get the effect. And if you're using a toned paper, you can, I can add some white here, but I don't know. I don't think well, I can get this to blend a little bit better. Oh, that works. Oh, everybody's showing. I had Mom's clicked for some reason, and I see. Oh, what are all these little things up on top? Oh, look
What
at
little
these.
things?
Oh my god! All these little pictures, because
Oh,
usually the whole screen is moving, and I at least catch it out of the corner of my eye. All right, mine will be what it is. Part done. Let's see. Nice. Oh, these are amazing. Well, Joel, at least you felt good enough to tangle and make some beautiful work. Oh, so neat. Oh, and look at Diane's and Emily's. Oh, these are fantastic. All right, looks like we've got 2 pages. Keep opening up, and I'll let you know before I take it. Oh, let me get my thing ready. Okay. Oh, these are so nice. All right, let's see how many we have on the second. Oh, 2. Okay. Oh my gosh, neat. Okay, if this is it. Oh, okay, something shifted weird. Okay. All right. Get them situated. Hold them steady. And ready? Okay, hold them steady. I'm taking it in this 1 second.
Diane's got
That's
hers
not it.
going sideways, but
Oh, I
there.
think.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
wait. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
meet me under the mistletoe. So
Ah,
cute.
ha, ha, ha. All right, 1 second. And all right, got them. Let me share. These are fantastic.
I don't know. Did Joe see Tedras with the
Let's
trellis?
see. Wait, let me share. Oh, share my screen. There. Oh, and hers is on page 2. Let me save this really quick. And oh wait, oh Beatrice, hold on 1 second. Let me save this.
Janice is on there.
Okay.
No,
And
Beatrice isn't. Did you get it?
nope, not yet. Let me save this one.
Who
Okay,
else?
anyone else that didn't get theirs on there, open up
I
your
don't
cam
know.
now.
Who else is that?
Let's
I
see,
can't
that's
see.
Sharona. Okay, all right, hold on 1 second. Let me get this. All right, hold them steady. I have to wait for the. Oh, there we go. For some of the stuff to go away. Okay, got it. And let me. Got him. Okay, thank you. All right, now we'll shut off the webcams and share. And Tedra will have you turn off yours too, or I can get it in a second here. I want to save this so I don't goof up. Oh, I need to share my screen though. And well, okay, there we go. I'm back. Welcome back to me. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I was like, well, okay, why is that screen gone? All right, here we go. Now, oh, I did save this as a weird thing. I'll just have to remember. So Beatrice, nice job. And I don't think we had anyone that said that they were, if they were new or not, but these are lovely. And Sharon, I love those colors on there. Okay, that's saved. Good. Let me go to the second page so you can see that. Nice job, Joe. That is just, I like that. Just simple, not a whole lot. Yeah, and Tedra did the lattice. Whoa. And I like look at how big the bases are on Tedra's. Just it adds such a neat extra dimension. It's just cool. Super cool. All right, now let's move to the first page. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh, and Allie, you kind of did yours. That's what I'm just gonna call, or the node section. You did yours on the larger size too, and I like that.
Well, I like the way she did the tips of the leaves too, with a little thickening.
Oh, yes.
Could have done that if my pen
Smart.
hadn't died.
Yeah.
Is it, Beatrice? Is it Mizzle or Mistley?
I was gonna say yes. I shared both of them, and you could kind of do whichever one you want, but it looks like most everybody did Mistley. Oh, Brenda did a combo. Okay. I see. Oh, and Inez kind of did a combo too, because it's the one or two differences that I noticed with them are using the Acme hole idea. All right, Jen, see you tonight. Oh, and Elaine did both too. Having that the nodule part, bigger and with the holes on the side, and then the length of the leaves too.
It just goes to show they're so similar, it's hard to tell them apart.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when everybody puts their own spin on it, it makes it even harder. But they're all beautiful.
Right. Yeah. And look at Bryna's. Look at yeah, she did a kind of a combination, but look, I mean, so she has some
Little spikes.
yeah, little spikes like growth parts.
Buds.
And Carla, wow, that's gorgeous. And Barb, wow. Oh, gorgeous. Barb did well, or different sizes. You know what? I didn't. Well, now looking at mine, it's like, okay, well, yeah, my one does look big. Oh, it's just so
I
funny.
wish I would have done more overlapping. I like that look on Deb's and
Yeah.
a few others. I have one going behind a stem, but that was
Mm-hmm.
about my extent.
Yeah.
Oh, Barb, she has a lot going underneath. Well, and Carla has a lot of them going under and
Yeah.
over.
That's
And I
just
love
amazing.
Diane's little meet me under the mistletoe. That is
Yeah.
so cute.
Oh. And I'm sure on if you look at the tangle patterns one I shared, I'm sure that Linda Farmer put some history of mistletoe and and kissing. I remember reading something and I can't remember what it was, but where did that start? Especially if it's a poisonous plant.
Well, it's not.
Oh,
It's a parasite plant, sort of
oh,
like orchids. They're parasitic. They just grow on other trees and things. It's
oh,
not
okay.
a plant in and of itself. I don't know how to describe it, but I know it's a parasitic kind
Oh,
of a.
interesting, interesting. But these are all gorgeous. And look at Mal. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, and I
Mel must have run out of paper plates and she ran out of coffee filters and I don't know what else. So
uh,
today she's doing lined paper, which is good.
yeah.
She still folded it to make it look like a little shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milk's going rogue.
Oh, and I like look at Jana's down there. I like the clusters of the berries. More than
Oh,
just, one or
yes.
two. That's so
Yeah,
nice, Jana.
yeah. I wish I would have done that. I did like two or three, but I like the way hers are nestled.
Yeah. Just gorgeous. How fun. And Deb's. Nice.
Tonight I'm using a clean piece of paper. Although I mean, you don't see it that much in the picture, but in real life, there's like a faint greenish background. And,
Yeah.
and I like it in real life, but to
Uh-huh.
draw on it was not good.
Not well, especially with the soap. Yeah.